In this remote riverine community, Kayama, in Kolokuma, Nopukuma local government area of Byalsa State, is where 20-year-old Rejoice Oghenero builds unmanned aircraft, also known as drones, from locally sourced materials. Although his environment doesn't give anyone the faintest idea that such creativity could emanate from this neighborhood, Rejoice develops his passion in this makeshift store he refers to as his factory.
That was when I started. I started with bamboo, using bamboo to try to build it. But I was not able to get it flying. So it took me a long time. You know, my parents are not rich. I really took a long break, making more research, trying to improve my invention. So it took me a very long time. In 2013, that was when I got my first flight. But getting the first flight, I was unable to control the airplane, so it just moved up and lost. I was unable to find where it went to. I do a lot of research from textbook, internet, like from my physics textbook. My physics was like teaching something, and he was talking about third law of motion. Yes, it opposite and equal reactions. So in aircraft, there are some principles like the angle of attack, which is the angle in which this aircraft climb. So if you don't know that angle, you are not able to calculate that angle, your aircraft won't take off. You hear someone saying, wow, this is a toy. Actually, from you perspective, from many people, they think it's a toy. So building an aircraft is not a toy. But there are a lot of calculations. You need to calculate the angle of attack. You need to calculate the wingspan, the fuselage length. Because if you look at that aircraft I flew, you see the wings is more longer than the fuselage. Now, those are based on the calculations I made. I did not just carry this wood and build it.
Rejoice is the second child of a family of 6 and an SS3 student of the state-owned Kayama Grammar School. His scientific prowess and ability to manufacture these drones have made him a celebrity in his community, as residents are in awe of how far he's come. Using the limited resources available to him, Rejoice showcases his creativity and exhibits the ability of his creation.
Many of those materials are gotten from scrap yard. Like you see, the aircraft is made up of plywood, booms, some electrical components from our DVD remote, and some from all these toy cars you see. All these toy cars are something they call servos. So I was able to get that so I could control this. Before when I started, I was getting most of my materials are gotten from like 80% of those materials are from all these places, say refrigerators, which is those floaters you see. You look at it, 80% of it are floaters to make it light. And the plywood, I bought some plywood to make it more, to enforce it. So I was trying my best, trying to make it in a way, okay, even if it's flying, I should be able to control it. So I now started creating some things, which is using wire as a control surface to interlake with my airplane. Then the airplane will be going, we'll try to be controlling it here. We are not perfect to be going on before you know the wire will just cut, we lost the plane again. So that was when I took a long break in 2015. That was when I was able to come up with an idea of making it wireless. When I started with it, I was like successful, but it will get to a range, a very short distance. The signal will just cut off and I will just crash it. Then in 2017, that was when I really got the wireless system, how to make it in a distance. Now the aircraft now has a distance compared to your eye. Anywhere your eye can see it, that is where you can do. So if I'm able to see from here to my state capital, you should be able to go there from here.
It wasn't easy for Rejoice as he shares the several setbacks he suffered. However, his passion kept him going.
Sometimes it took me up a year to build an aircraft. So it takes me to come to that aircraft to crash. Why? Because I'm not perfect. But you know, one thing I've learned about this aircraft was patience. Being an aircraft, you must be patient. Sometimes when it took me a year to raise this money to build this aircraft and it took a second to crash, and I would just say, all the money I've hustled for a year now, but I did not give up. I was like happy, like wow, this aircraft has flied. I should not give up now. You know, they are training and principle of implementing something, which is the time, the money, and the knowledge. I have the money, I have the time. But I have the knowledge, I have the time. But I don't have the money. So if I don't have the money, it's very difficult to do. So far, I've built more than 50 aircraft. Currently now, just 7 are surviving due to the crash. I won't like it. Even my first aircraft is not yet. The first 30th aircraft service is not yet. Because, you know, in every aircraft I do, there's something I got to learn. Even if it's crash, there's something I will learn from it. Like, wow, what is the purpose of this crash?
Prototypes can be used to aid fumigation, he says.
You see that car I was testing down here, it has a system of fumigation which can be used in our agricultural purposes. So that car I built it because of my uncle. Whenever I was at home, my uncle always be coming to me and say, let's go and spray in the farm. Whereas that time I would use to spray in the farm, I could use it to prevent something at home, to improve my. So I say, wow, if I'm building a car, I should add a technology to it that if this thing is able to spray, I just go to the farm, fly my aircraft. That should be a way of practicing the aircraft to make my flight more stable.
Even though Rejoice currently enjoys the support of his family, he says it was a different story at first.
When he started building, not even my family, the general community, there was a doubt saying, wow, nobody has built flyable airplane. Many people have tried, even in this community. So the guy started and was not able to build it, make it to fly. So many people, when I started, many people just laughing at me. We saw this myself. We have seen people trying it, but no one has successfully built it for it to fly. So it's just imagine starting something and you have not even done it, and you're hearing different insults. This boy just wasting time. Trying to carry go make money, carry do things, or play with friends, or play with football. Just wasting his time trying to make something that not right. So even my family, there was some doubt, but it got to a stage where they saw that wow, this guy is not really joking. He was serious. So they tried to assist me, even if they have that doubt that it won't work. They were just trying to assist me a little bit. They can assist.
And now his father stands proud and attests to his son's skills.
Really, I was not happy the first time he started doing this work. But in a certain time after he had built the aircraft, he will go and try it. When he tests it, it's something will spoil. He will come back again, it will last for some days. He will begin by other things again. He keep by that, he will build again. Then they said they have a competition at Inawa. By that time, he had built one, and that one he had fly and landed. So they want to go for the competition in their school. They selected him to go for the competition. And as he went for the competition, really, he won. That is the time I knew that this thing that my son is doing is going to carry him to a place that God destined him to do.
Rejoice also shared his plans for the future while calling for support from the government and private citizens.
I'm trying to go into general technology, which is building different kind of things that come to my mind. And I'm trying to equate a memory whereby if I passed away, there should be people like, wow, this guy did this thing before he went, and there should be